Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Kitch Tarot. It is Sunday, June 14th, 2026. It's the day of the new moon, and we're going to talk about the new moon. I pulled some cards. I pulled self-care cards and chakra cards, and I apologize if I cough. I tried to get it out of my system before I started recording, but I'm having a little congestion. Oh, and I'm wheezing a little, so I'm going to do the best I can, not get too close to the mic so you don't hear me breathing. It's a very sensitive microphone. Okay, we're going to get started. Oh, it's the 14th of June, so happy birthday, Mr. T. Let's get started. Alrighty, the day of the new moon. A new start is coming. The new moon. Moonology cards here. See, my moonology cards. A new start is coming. The new moon. Set your intentions for the month that culminates in the full moon, which I believe is the 29th this month. And new moon in Gemini. The new moon today is in Gemini. We're in the sign of Gemini. My sun is a Gemini. Communication is key. Gemini is an air sign. It rules communication, mental processes, mental clarity, lots of things. Mental and communicative related. Okay. And then tomorrow we will be in the waxing moon, which means the moon after the full moon. It's the crescent and it's tilted to the left, which means it's waxing and gaining momentum, gaining energy. That's what waxing means. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day until we get to the full moon. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Set your new moon intentions. And on the full moon, which will be in Capricorn, and I'm going to make 2 gallons since I'm a Capricorn sun sign. I believe it's 29th, and I'm going to make my moon water, and I will remind you guys at that time. Okay. Moonology, a couple right there. Now, I blindly pulled these 3 cards, which is interesting to note because they all go together. And I just closed my eyes. I asked the divine, what does a collective need to hear today? And I blindly pulled the Root Chakra, which is your base chakra. It's the first chakra at the very base of the body. And the buzzword for this chakra today is safety. I am safe. And I'm going to read a little more to you today. I'm going to start reading a little more. I let go of the need for protection when I realize that I'm safe. I trust my instincts and inner guidance to help navigate me through life's twists and turns. I can cope with adversity because I am always there for myself in loving and supportive ways. I am safe. You are safe. We are safe. And then out of the enchanted map, the beautiful enchanted map deck, I blindly pulled home, which I think is very appropriate because where are you safest? At home. That's where you feel safe. That is your sanctuary, home. And home can be a physical place or a state of mind. And then Froggy, self-care, little Froggy with the mushroom hat, little girl Froggy. I trust myself. See how all of these 3 go together? They were pulled out 3 different decks blindly. I trust myself. Trust that you are safe. You're always safe. And it's good to know that. Now, in the same spirit of the base chakra, I pulled some cards out of that deck that my sister-in-law brought back for me from Texas last year. And I'm going to read a little bit and just explain about the chakras for those who aren't really that into it. And a little at a time, we'll get you to be an expert on that. The root chakra. The root chakra is the first chakra in the body's chakra system. This chakra has earth energy and is associated with the feeling of grounding and safety. The root chakra is sometimes known as the Muladhara chakra, Muladhara, because of its feminine energy. It governs the functioning of the lower part of the body, including the lower back, lower spine, kidneys, and the bladder. Okay. Root chakra stones. Stones to help facilitate your root chakra to be open and balanced. There are a few healing stones that can be used to open, balance, and heal the root chakra. Red carnelian. This is what I'm wearing right here. This orange and yellow and red bracelet, that's carnelian stone. Okay. Red carnelian, historically worn for strength and courage. Black tourmaline is used for spiritual grounding. If you look over there in the left corner, you'll see the little magic 8 ball with that little black pendulum hanging down. That's a tourmaline. And then on the other side is my cat's eye pendulum. Just an FYI for those who don't realize what that is. Okay. Finally, obsidian, which is a stone of protection. You know, that either tourmaline or obsidian, and I have both. Finally, obsidian, which is a stone of protection. All of these stones can be used for cleansing and balancing the root chakra. Okay, root chakra concepts. And you can look at the picture. At the very base, highlighted in red, that is where your root chakra is located, and the subsequent ones above it are the ones that go all the way up. Yeah, root chakra, you have solar plexus chakra, which is orange, and then you have, you have sacral chakra, which is orange, solar plexus chakra, which is yellow, and then you have the heart chakra, which is blue, the throat chakra, which is green, and the third eye chakra in the middle of your forehead, which is indigo, and then the crown chakra at the top of your head, which is violet, and that's where all the divine streams the lovely things in. And these chakras are energy points of the body. It's where the energy culminates, and they can either be open and balanced, or they can be blocked and imbalanced, and it affects your health in every way. Okay, so there you go. The chakra's key concepts are safety, security, this chakra, the base, root chakra. Key concepts are safety, security, physicality, and basic human needs. Its color is a rich vermilion red, and its element is earth. And I'm a double earth sign, double water sign. Capricorn sun, Virgo moon, Scorpio ascendant, Cancer opposite. Okay, root chakra, essential oils. Aromatherapy has powerful healing properties to open the root chakra. Try burning earthy essential oils, candles, or incense like sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli, cloves, and ginger. Root chakra affirmations. I am here. I am safe. Root chakra affirmations. I am nourished and supported by Mother Earth. Affirmations. With every breath, I release the anxiety and fear within me. Breathe deeply through the nose. Hold it for a second. Out through the mouth. Deeply and completely. Deeply in, completely out. Okay. Affirmations. The earth supports me and meets my needs. Affirmations. I am at home in my own body. Balancing the root chakra. If your body feels ill at ease, this could suggest its basic needs are not being met. You may have excessive energy or the chakra spins too fast. This can lead to aggression and dominating egotism. A deficient or slow spinning root chakra indicates a lack of confidence, lack of sexual interest, weak willpower, and lack of grounding. There are many activities which can help to balance this chakra. Please find these on the following cards. And I don't have that they just mean the following cards in the deck. And then the last one on the root chakra today, root chakra stones. Oh, I did that one, didn't I? Yeah, tourmaline and obsidian. I did that. Okay, let's see. We did all of them then. Okay, that's the root chakra for today. And then I wanted to read what the enchanted map had to say about home. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Do you see how that correlates directly to what the root chakra, aka the base chakra, is telling us? It's very profound how these just all serendipitously and synchronistically came together, like they always do when you're in the flow with the divine. Okay, home. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, serenity, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Okay? And there was a little more, but that's the essence of that. We don't want to dwell on that too much. Okay, today's reading, pardon me. Today's reading, I was shuffling, and these two came out. It was very interesting. I just started shuffling, and woo, out these just flew like they had a purpose and a message and a mission. And they are King of Swords and Queen of Swords, the two counterpart King and Queen of Swords. Swords is communication. It is Gemini. We just went over, it's the new moon today in Gemini, and we are in the sun sign of Gemini, and yeah, that's what came up. Communication, mental clarity, mental processing, clarity itself. We're getting clarity. That card keeps coming up a lot, and that's what this means. You are integrated. You alchemize your shadows and your male and masculine and feminine energies, and you have just become your best self, and you're going to live your best life, and you have clarity now. And this is the two of you, the two halves of you inside that are integrated and homogenized now, but it also is counterpart, divine counterpart. So literally divine counterpart. How does that resonate in your life? Do you have your divine counterpart? Are you waiting? Because we've been getting that divine counterparts are just all over the place lately. The cards are just off the hook. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know. And something about divine counterparts. And then on the bottom, what you don't see, the magician. You are magic. You are magic, okay? Be magical. Be a magical creature. It's a good place to be. And what we're going to do now is I'm just going to start drawing cards from the decks and see where they take us, because now we have the gist of where this reading is going. We're going to start here. We're going to take 2 of the rose gold. Okay, perfect. Giving. The sacred divine is giving. This is a gift to you from the sacred divine. You are safe. You are home. You are magical. Safe, home, magical. Counterparts integrated together. Some kind of, partnership there. And then now we have sacred divine giving. Okay, and we're going to take 2 from the Neon Rider-Waite Tarot. And this is saying, okay, 8 of Wands and 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is victory. See the guy riding in with his wreath and his horse, all his wands. 8 of Wands is energy. It's directed energy. It's action. You've done the work. You've done what it takes to get this victory. And this is what is being given to you from the divine. Okay. Let's take a couple of IKEV's tarot cards. Oh my goodness. Just doesn't get... And I shuffled all these cards thoroughly before I started. Okay, the Sun, one of the most fortunate, auspicious, positive cards of the whole deck, and it's a major arcana. And the High Priestess, another major arcana. So you have clarity and light is shed on things because you trust your intuition. High Priestess, intuition. Sun, light being shined on the truth. Things being clear. We've had Gemini energy. We are in Gemini new moon. It's clarity, it's communication. This is just all really harping on the same subject here, right? Okay, let's move these over a bit. So we have that. Very, very good. Very, very good so far. Okay, couple of Kipperish now. What do they have to say? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This just is amazing. Thoughts and bliss. And if you'll notice, one of my last couple readings, thoughts and bliss, these 2 cards came out together. Oh my goodness. I have shuffled. I've used these cards a lot since then, and I shuffled extensively today. Crazy. And they both have hearts on them. So thoughts and bliss, your thoughts. Have blissful thoughts. And you will attract bliss. It's just by definition. It's by default. Blissful thoughts, blissful life. Your thoughts create your reality. They help shape your reality more than people tend to realize or to remember, even when you know it. Is sometimes 3D makes you forget things. So I'm here to remind you. Okay, now from IKEV's extra deck. There we go on top of that. Okay. Drugs, medication, addiction. That's come up one time recently. So there may be some kind of toxicity, either literally with substance, or it could be a person, a situation. And then we have contracts, commitment, agreement, obligation. Okay, take it as it resonates, but it looks like some kind of maybe a person in your life that's an obligation or feels like an obligation, and it's toxic. Take it as it resonates to you. Only you know how it resonates. Okay, and now we're going to go back to rose gold. Balance. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles energy. Successful, bountiful, plentiful. It's balanced. You're bringing in this polarity, this balance polarity, and it's 2. It's a counterpart 2. It's Gemini the twins, which is 2. It's just these themes are coming up a lot. Okay. I'm going to go back over here for a second. Eight of Cups and Knight of Swords. Okay, so something is changing for you swiftly. Eight of Cups is walking away, saying goodbye. So it's walking away from this toxicity stuff, saying goodbye, and getting the hell out of Dodge, okay? Knight of Swords, again, sword energy, communication, Gemini. Knight is, you can see he's in motion, he's moving, he's on the go, okay? Take that as it resonates with you. The next two cards, Judgment and the Nine of Swords. The Judgment is, nines are endings of cycles. This is the judgment for you. The cycle is ending of these nightmares, sadness, torment. It's ending, okay? Whatever this is over here, goodbye. See, ending. You're waving bye-bye. Ending of that cycle. That's the Judgment. So that's that. That is that right there. Here, I'm going to take one of these each. Okay, Karma and Liar. Whoever has been toxic in your life and has told lies and has caused you deliberate harm, maybe for no good reason. I know that's somebody in our lives has been doing that to us, a liar, and they're getting karma. You can only lie for so long. The liars only get away with it for so long, and lies always come undone. Truth is like throwing something in the ocean. It tends to surface. Give it enough time, the truth surfaces. Always. Truth floats. Okay, so got a liar, got a toxic person in your life, just know Divine's taking care of it. See over here, this Divine, the Divine is giving you blessings. They're going to take care of that. And that goes over there with that situation. All right. So a lot of this has been going on. We're all going to the end of cycles now. Things are, the Schumann resonance is just holding in whiteout mode for hours. It's crazy if you know about that. It's the Earth's heartbeat that is measured, and you can look it up, but it's just a lot of stuff going on right now. It's kind of a really interesting, crazy time, a wonderful, terrible time is how I would describe it. Four of Wands, Four of Swords, 2 4s. Very significant. 4s are about grounding, which we came across that in the root chakra. Needed to be grounded so you feel safe. 4s are about stability and being safe. 4 of Swords is the card of healing. See that? Healing. This is the card. 4 of Wands. You made it. There's a partnership there. As you can see, the two hands. 2 times 2 is 4. So 2s are in this, which is a theme for being Gemini, the twins. So healing and ascension. Healing and moving on to something good and stable and secure and grounded. Done the healing. You've done the healing, guys. Or you're doing it. These are timeless. These readings are timeless. If it hasn't quite happened to you yet, just hang on. Hang on. We're in the process of all of this. Okay. Taurus and Alpha. Alpha is a personality type. It's a leader, assertive, and dominant. It's kind of the person that overcompensates for being insecure. It's kind of the Alpha. That's the psychology behind it. Taurus. Okay, my granddaughter is a Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. Very earthy, which is what we were talking about. The root chakra relates to Mother Earth, as it said, relates to earth signs. And this is a recurring theme that's coming up. It's also the 4s, being grounded, being stable. Taurus. Patient and reliable, warm-hearted and loving, persistent and determined, placid and security-loving, jealous and possessive, resentful and inflexible are the downsides. Earth element, Venus, is the planet. Okay, so you know an Alpha that has those qualities, or that is a Taurus. It's an earth sign. If this wasn't literal, if it didn't represent a person at all, if it was just symbolic, I would say that this means Taurus is more grounded and more down to earth than the Alpha. The Alpha is kind of compensating for something, so you got a duality here too. Take it as it resonates. Okay, a couple of these. Neon Tarot. And the Lovers. What sign are we in, and what have we been talking about? But number 6, June, the Lovers. And then we have 4 of Cups. So duality again, partnership, the Lovers, love, and then something that was rejected in the past. Maybe something that rejected you, something that you rejected, something you didn't see, something you haven't seen is now coming together. Something that wasn't quite all finished yet, just kind of in limbo maybe. For whatever reason, there are many, many interpretations of this. So take it as it resonates. But the lovers, and that's coming up. The duality, the love, the partnership. So we take that, the new moon in Gemini, all this wonderful stuff. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is a duplicate. We had that over here in the rose gold. We went through the Eight of Wands, which is directed energy, doing the work. Okay, so you've done the work. The Eight of Wands, you've done the work. And communication, wands, look at all those. Wands typically aren't communication, that's swords. But in Eight of Wands, they're wands flying through the air. And in this interpretation in Keb's deck, they're paper airplanes, which I think is brilliant. So yeah, this is incoming communication, work that's been done, perhaps pertaining to communication, something that's been torn down so that something better can come in. You've set this in motion, and then now this is whatever this toxic stuff is going down. Incoming. You've got incoming. Eight of Wands. Okay? Some kind of tower moment had to happen so you could have the incoming of the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Interesting. More swords. Air energy, which is, I'm not going to reiterate it again. This is what we're in, air energy. So Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Something's coming in that you've been waiting for. You've been watching for something, and it's coming in. You don't see it yet because it's coming in right here. You've been watching for this, but it's behind you. It's coming in behind you. You don't see it yet. It's coming. Okay. It's coming. Talking about messages with those paper airplanes. Incoming messages, I said. Message and achievement. So there's a message coming in that you have achieved a certain level to where you're going to get messages coming in. It's a reward for you for the decisions you've made, the alchemizing you've done with your shadows, or whatever you've been dealing with and whatever you've healed. There is an achievement, and the message is coming in for you. You're going to hear about something. You've achieved something, and you're going to have a message about it. Yep, energy work, unconditional love. You've done the energy work. That's, what we've just been talking about. You've done the energy work. You've achieved something, and there's either this is the message that you have done the work and you've achieved something, or there's going to be a message coming in for you. That's going to be good news. Take it as it resonates. And it could, one could be true for some of you and one could be true for the rest. It's not hard and fast. It's interpretation. So energy work and unconditional love. You've been doing the energy work. You have been doing the work. That's why incoming communication and incoming things, the tower had to remove what wasn't good for you. So incoming good can come in. And unconditional love, because that's what you give. You're doing the energy work and you're working with love. When you do that, you're working with love. You see that love is the only commodity we really have that's real. Everything else is an illusion. Truly. Truly is. Can't stress that enough. Okay. So manipulation. So something toxic, something manipulative, but you're unbothered because you've done the work. You've done the work, and now you can sit in this mess and not have it bother you. You're the master of your own reactions. You're the master of your own mind. Nobody can push your buttons. Nobody can play you. You're nobody's puppet anymore. Manipulation. See that puppet? You're not. You're your own sovereign self. Peace, baby. Peace. Unbothered. Just approach everything. Just don't let them bother you. Because guess what? When you don't let things affect you, they're null and void. When you let it affect you, you fed the monster, you fed the beast. When you are unbothered, they have no power over you. You give your power away, and it takes control, self-control, and restraint and dedication to get to the point, but you can do it. You can just get to the point where, hey, you don't have power over me anymore. It's very liberating. Try it. If you haven't, try it. Nine of Swords. Okay, we got that again. Was it the Nine of Swords was the one with the nightmares. So that's the ending of the cycle. The ending of the nightmares, it was a duplicate. We had that under there. I'm not going to dig it out, but we did. 8 of Pentacles, that is the card of the apprenticeship, because you have done the work. You've been putting in the work. You've started working on that, and you got the cycle to end. You overcame it by being unbothered with manipulation. That's how you win. You win by not playing the game. That's the secret. Okay, that's what no one tells you. Okay, so you turned your back on this betrayal. It's in the past, and you have been seeking wisdom, higher ground, and better things, and you've been doing the work on your own. That's indicating, and all that betrayal, all that stuff's behind you, because once again, you're unbothered by the manipulation. They have no power over you. Okay, guys. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start shuffling. I'm just going to start shuffling, and we're going to do some messages on the split, like I like to do. Hope everybody's doing well. I am better. My nausea is not nearly as bad. It still comes and goes. It's still a little sensitive. Of course, it is summer and pretty warm, but it's not what it's from. It's energy. It's energetic. But I had other issues. They've cleared up. And, so that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Just wanted to let you know I'm doing better. Not that you asked. Up in the clouds, Emperor. Okay. So you're in control. Emperor, all 4 king energy. Control. Stability. You were up in the clouds before at some point. Maybe confused. Now you're in control. You got stability. Stability is an underlying theme here, with starting with the chakra card that came out blindly, the you are safe, and then the home card, and the I trust myself, and all the other wonderful things we read about the chakra cards. We're going to do just a few cards on the split here, and then we're going to close up, because we're kind of getting the gist of what the message is today. And it's a really good message, so yay. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing a good job. Okay. Innocence. 4 of Cups, a duplicate. We had 4 of Cups. Something you're not seeing, something you're rejecting, something you're not ready for, something just not in your awareness right now. And innocence. Okay, so that's just kind of saying innocence, not aware of something. There's something going on. There's something coming to you that you're not aware of yet. There's some kind of good conclusion that you're not aware of, but it's coming to you because you're unbothered, and you got these thoughts and bliss, and you're just unbothered, and you're getting good karma, and you're got some good things going on. Energy work. You've been doing the work. Alchemizing. Okay. Page of Swords. Somebody keeping an eye on you. Maybe you rejected someone and they're still keeping an eye on you. Oh, that kind of sounds familiar too. So, to me, take it as it resonates with you. There's always lurkers, isn't there? Seems like there's always somebody lurking. Okay, this wanted to come up. 5 of Pentacles. So you're losing that stuff. This is loss. This is... popped out when I was talking about those kind of people. So that's going away. Temperance. You've done the work. Alchemizing. You see that? You've alchemized it. That came up earlier. You did the work. You've done the energy work. You're alchemizing it. And the divine. That's Temperance, the angel. That's the divine. Okay, those popped out when I was shuffling. That wasn't what we were doing, but I just have a guideline. The divine does what it wants to do, and I just try to accommodate what it wants me to do and what it wants me to say. I'm going to finish this up real quick. Justice over a karmic connection. You're going to have justice, or you're getting justice, or you have justice. They're timeless, so things are... It's strongly indicating that things are in the works right now, and you just don't see it yet, but it's coming up behind you. Okay. 6 of Wands. Innocence, the devil. This is interesting. Victory, because you're innocent, you're pure. Love and light over lower energies. Victory. Be innocent. Be pure. Be above reproach. Be the light. That's what happens there. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Victory. Your innocence and your light has victory over anything nefarious, harmful, low vibrational that wants to interfere. And believe me, they do. Oh, they do. The higher you go, new levels, new devils, so they say. So we're going to do just a couple more, and then I'm going to close out for the day. Be sure to set your new moon intentions and what you want to manifest by the full moon. Secrets, 3 of Cups. So something that you're not aware of, but that's going to make you celebrate. It's harvest, something you earned, something you worked for. You're not aware of it. It keeps reiterating that there's something coming up. That's a good conclusion for you. And you're just not aware of it yet. Let's do a couple more, and then we're going to close up. It's pretty much saying the same thing. Here we go. Perfect ending. King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. King of Cups, the loving king, approach things with love. Happy wealth, health, wealth, and happy ending there. It's 10 of Pentacles. One of the most fortunate minor arcana cards you can get. So there you go. All right, 2 more. Since I stumbled and stuttered, I'm going to do 2 more and try to close out on a smooth note. Okay, 1 more. Oh, King of Cups, 10 of Wands. Okay, 10 of Wands, the end of all of this. You can put those down now. You've been carrying everything on your back, and love is going to take over now. That wasn't quite the ending I wanted, so we're going to keep going. Okay, King of Cups, unable to move. Okay. 8 of Swords, self-imposed, unable to move. King of Cups knows when to act and when not to. King of Cups knows that when he puts out positive energy and loving vibes, that things take care of themselves. You don't have to react. You don't have to move. You don't have to play the game. I was just saying you win the game by not playing it. 8 of Swords, not moving. 7 of Cups, choosing to not move. Choices. I was just saying sometimes that's the best choice. To just be still in the midst of the chaos. Keep centered and let everything happen around you. Don't get involved and don't react, and just stay zen. Choose the world. Choose yourself in the world. And that's the ending. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's good to see everyone. Take everything as it resonates. Come back soon. Happy new moon. Set your intentions. Ciao for now.